Okay, this is nice, right? But we don't want to be writing HTML in JavaScript code here. That's really tedious. Imagine this is just one thing, right? One message. Imagine a whole website full of text and interactive elements. Would be a nightmare. So we don't usually do this. We actually store this in a file that's separate. So let's go here and create a file. Let's do the hello world. So I'm gonna go create a file called hello-world.html. And let me open split down so I can have it here. So go to server. I'm going to take all this content that's sent for hello world, cut, put in hello world.html. You can add line breaks if you want to make it easier to see. It's up to you. Doesn't really matter, okay? There you go. That's much nicer. Now it's a separate file. Now we need to send it here somehow. But to do that, we first need to read the file in order to send it back to the client. So to read the file, we need a help from the FS or file system module from Node.js. Okay, and to do that, we go up here. We have to require it. Now it's built in, so you don't have to install it npm, okay? So we just say require quotes FS. FS is file system. Put that in a variable. I usually call it the same name as the module, FS. Okay, and then we're going to call it here before we send. Okay, we need to read a file. So FS has many functions. Okay, one of them is read file sync. That's meant to read a file. Now you need to know, okay, call is a function. Where's the file? So you need a path. Put under quotes, let's say hello-world.html. That's the file path because it's in the current directory, right? So I don't have to type the whole path. It's relative here. Okay. Now, comma, we can pass some options. I usually always like to pass the encoding. Otherwise, it doesn't parse the file correctly. And I'm going to pass an object here. And this object has the proper encoding. And the value is going to be UTF, either 8 or -8. Either one's fine. So that means, okay, read this file, but I want you to decode it using UTF-8. That's what we usually use today to encode our files, text files. Okay, once we do this, it will return a string with the content for the HTML. So we can put that in a variable, let's say HTML content. And finally, to send it back to the client, just put the variable HTML content here. Okay. So when it calls read file sync, it takes this file content. Imagine it was placed here like that. And then this variable goes here. Imagine it was like that, okay? As a string. All right, I'm going to revert my code to what it was. Let's see if it works. Save that. Go to the browser. Go to Hello World. Back to Hello World. Does it still say Hello World? Yeah, okay. So that works